And hello everyone, Ultimate Mega X, and back for another G1 video review. Now today we're looking at the Transformers Classics Jetfire. Now he's not like the G1 self, but he's close to it. Jetfire is supposed to be representing an F-15 jet, or a fighter jet. Now let's go back to his. Now he has no packaging because this is way back, maybe 2008, 2007, maybe, or maybe before that. I can't remember, but I got two more guys that I have to do after this video. So let's go into Jetfire's story. Now, Jetfire was actually never called Jetfire. He was actually called Skyfire. But Skyfire was actually not an Autobot. In the G1 TV series, Skyfire, sorry, before he actually was Jetfire. Jetfire was the Autobot name. Skyfire was actually a Decepticon in the G1 series. Him and Starscream were brothers. Trying to get my computer up so I can figure out all of this. If I remember right, Skyfire was transform. So, like I said, he was in early alliance with the Decepticons. He was convinced into the sides of the Autobots. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out, because I know he used to be a Decepticon. So I'm trying to find that. Okay, here we go. So in the Marvel series, this is where it all starts. Jetfire was constructed by Shockwave on Earth by one of his new Decepticon troops, given life through his powers of creating the Matrix. He also got it from tapping into Optimus Prime's Matrix. Before Shockwave could accomplish this, Prime transferred the Matrix into his mind of his Autobot human alloy, Buster Wickwicki. Shockwave programmed Jetfire to recover blasters, and everything else, but it doesn't say. Okay, so in the anime series, Jetfire was actually called Skyfire. Okay, so that was in the comic series. So in the series, in the animated, on Cybertron before the war, Jetfire was a scientist and explorer working with Starscream. They failed to find any signs of intelligent life on an uncharted planet. Jetfire was switched to scour the planet further, moving close enough to the planet. And a polar windstorm swept him up and buried beneath the Arctic ice. Starscream searched for his friend, but was unable to locate him and return to Cybertron alone. So, millions of years later, in 1984, the Decepticons excavated the skulls in Skyfire while draining the heat energy from Earth's core and reacting him. He was united with Starscream. Skyfire joined the Decepticon ranks again. When the Autobots arrived, he battled them, but saved the humans' lives. It was basically he was like the Autobots after he was recovered and saved the humans. So that's basically it. Now there's different versions of toys of him and everything else. So let's look at the I don't have the G1 toy because that's actually expensive. So we got the classics versions of them. So here's classics Jetfire. Like I said, I don't know what, which I didn't exit out of it. Can't remember what his G1 toy was. It was supposed to represent as a jet, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, here we go. He's an air guardian / air scientist. His partner was Grimlock, which is actually pretty good to know. His ultimate is a VF-1S Super Vacuum Rocket, which is a nice jet. Then in Generation 2, no, oh, okay. So, this is actually not an F-15 jet. This is actually I believe right. This is an F-14 Tomcat, which is actually pretty cool. So this actually came out in 2007, so I was close. So I believe so he's an armored space fighter, but he's representing post-production the F-14 Tomcat, which is actually not a bad jet. Too bad we don't have them anymore in the US because they expired. So it's a nice jet. His accessories comes with 2 missiles. I actually lost one. His 2 launching gimmicks, which I still have. He comes with, which is damaged. I'm sorry. His booster rockets. You flip these back. You got the guns. This one would flip back, but he's actually damaged. I actually lost one of these. So, yeah. But these do move, and I'll talk about that later. So, talking more about Jetfire. Ugh. Not a bad jet. No, he can fold his wings down like he's going fast. He does have landing gears. And just flip these up. He does roll, but flip these up. So when he's flying, he'll be flying like this way. Or this way. With his wings out. It's not a bad jet. To put him... His normal jet mode without these, but I like to keep them on. You just put these on. And you have his armored spaceship mode fighter. Which is not bad. Let's take these off. 1 minute if I take them off a second. I'm sorry. I have to get used to this new view, this new position. He comes with his other accessories is a gun, which I have to take out. A second. His gun can split apart, like so, and you put it together, and give him one nice gun. So here's Jetfire, or Skyfire, whatever you want to call it. His transformation is it's fun, and it's also easy. It's complex, too. First, you just flip him around, like so. Actually, no. Sorry. First step is to flip this piece up. Then grab this part, and grab the legs, and pull them back. And if you, with the feet, nice gimmick. So you just open and close the thrusters. Thrusters become his feet, which is nice. and open them up. Now, yep, they'll work. Then you have the visible hand syndrome, which is back then was alright. And then you take his arms, bring up the camera. You lift these up, so they're on a swivel joint. So you just rotate these all up. That will happen. Make sure these are actually locked in place too. So you just rotate his arms all the way up, like so. And then you take his wings, flip them all the way up, which reveals his 2 Autobot signs, which is nice. I do like the paint scheme before we go on. I like to do like the red, the white, the blue cockpit. Next, you can't do that. Next, you bring down the front of the jet, and when you do that, open up the cockpit, take out the head, open up his front nose cone, bring them up, and collapse them in. When you do that, you bring this in, right down the chest, fold in the front jet piece, I forgot what it was called. Bring his head down, rotate it. We're not done yet. Take this piece, take it out all the way. Yeah, this piece actually does like to come off, but it snaps right back in. Bring all the way up, and there's a hole there, and this peg will go right in. And there you go. Well, this Jetfire. I'm gonna put his gun in. So Jetfire is not a bad Transformer. I do love Jetfire. He's not my favorite with Optimus Prime, but he's in the line of should you get this figure? If you could find him, yes. Do that now, so I don't say that. So not a bad figure. Poseability wise, head, do it with his hand. Head is on a ball joint, so you give him good range of motion. Arms, you have to move the wings down. Can't rotate all the way around, but you have to move the wings out of the way. Get it back. Oh, there we go. It's on a ratchet joint too, so it's nice. His arms on a ratchet and a pin, so they can move in and out. I actually tightened the joint, so it's pretty good. It rotates at below the elbow, or just elbow, and ratchets at the elbow, so it's pretty nice. And his actually, add it on. There you go. There you go. Make sure these black pieces are facing this way, and his fists can rotate, which is nice. He has no race movement, but no, he does a little bit. His legs can move out and in. He could bend forward at the knee, which, ouch. Okay, so he has a double joint knee. Okay, so he bends at the hip, forward and back, and then he could bend his knees again. So you bend the knees here and bend here. So you get him in some good poses, you could say. And he rotates below the knee. And the feet could just open and close, but that's it. But he has his good details, like his shins are painted red, his hip, his chest. You have the glowing eyes, which you can see there. Nice black. So either side, back, side, and front. Now he does have another mode, which I call him Skyfire. First, you just place the head right on. You take his side pieces, place right on. And then you turn him to his back. Take his jetpack, which is actually really nice detail too. Big thrusters, his vents, a lot of nice details. Except for the blue tape, which actually had add-on. So you just place it on there. And there we go. Now he is actually top heavy if you add this on. But it's not bad. He still keeps some of the poseability. His tunes on his ears do move. Now, they actually are loose on mine. And one of them, I believe, is going to snap off soon. So you have to be careful. I believe it's this ear. You can see how it's bent. So yeah. And the gimmick is if you pull down on this piece, flip it down, you have arm cannons, which it's alright, even though that one's missing. But it does make him top heavy. Actually, yeah, you can see he's actually flying over. There you go. If you actually you have to bend him forward a little bit so he doesn't fall over. So yeah, he is top heavy. That's a Jetfire. That's I call him Skyfire. These do rotate and they do fire. It's a nice translucent blue missile. Now, as people know, there's actually a fan project mode out there, or custom mode, where he actually can combine with classic Optimus Prime. I'm not going to do it for this review. Maybe when I get to him later on. Not bad. Jetfire, I actually do like him. I used to have Mirage. I gave that to Optimus Prime, and it got destroyed and got turned into one of his custom Transformers. He did have Rodimus, which now he does have again. But it's alright. I do love this guy. But I'm going to leave him back. Oh, actually, I will be leaving him back there. But do I recommend this figure? If you could find him for a good price, pick him up. But this is it. Hope you guys liked the review. And always, this is Ultimate Mech X. Be safe, be proud, be an Autobot. And I'll see you guys next review. See you guys next time. Take care.